What if I told you that on January 3rd, 2026, American soldiers secretly entered Venezuela in the middle of the night and captured their president? This really happened. And now the whole world is asking one scary question. Who is next? President Trump has a list. Venezuela was just the beginning. Greenland, Iran, Cuba, even Canada, no country feels safe anymore. Some are America's oldest friends, some are enemies, but all of them are now possible targets. The rules we knew are breaking, alliances are cracking, and Trump has made it clear he is not afraid to use America's military power anywhere, anytime. So who will be next? Stay with me, because what I'm about to tell you will shock you. Part 1. Venezuela. Let me tell you exactly what happened in Venezuela. January 3rd, 2026, 4 a.m., American fighter jets attacked buildings in Caracas, Venezuela's capital. Then Delta Force soldiers, America's most elite fighters, raided President Maduro's home. They captured him and his wife while they were sleeping. At least 80 people died that night. They put Maduro on a U.S. Navy ship and took him to New York. Now he faces drug trafficking charges in an American court. Trump called this Operation Absolute Resolve. He said it showed America's military strength to the world. But here's what made everyone nervous. After announcing Maduro's capture, Trump and his officials started talking about other countries. They began making a list, and that's when the real fear started. Part 2. The new rule. Trump announced something called the Dawn-Ro Doctrine. Remember the old Monroe Doctrine from the 1820s? It said America was important in the Western Hemisphere. Trump's new version is much stronger. He's saying this entire hemisphere belongs to America. We control it. No one can question us. Secretary of State Marco Rubio made it even clearer. He said this is our hemisphere. President Trump will not allow our security to be threatened. What does this mean? Simple. Trump believes America can enter any country in Latin America for any reason, to fight drugs, to stop China or Russia, to protect American interests. This isn't just talk, it's a battle plan, and the targets are already chosen. Target number 1. Greenland. You might think, why Greenland? It's just ice, right? Wrong. Greenland has valuable minerals worth trillions. It controls shipping routes in the Arctic, and it's perfect for military bases to watch Russia and China. Trump wants to own it. On January 9th, he said, "We're going to do something on Greenland whether they like it or not." The White House is considering 3 plans: military invasion, paying every Greenland citizen money to join America, making a special deal after Greenland becomes independent. But here's the big problem. Greenland belongs to Denmark, and Denmark is in NATO, America's military alliance. If America attacks Greenland, NATO countries must defend it. That means America would fight its own allies. Denmark's Prime Minister warned, if you attack Greenland, NATO ends. Target number 2. Iran. Iran is facing huge protests. People are angry about the economy. The government killed dozens of protesters. Trump posted on social media, if Iran kills peaceful protesters, the United States will come to their rescue. We are locked and loaded and ready to go. He told oil business leaders, I tell Iranian leaders you better not start shooting because we'll start shooting too. Reports say Trump received military attack plans for Iran, big airstrikes on military bases, even attacks on targets in Tehran, the capital. But Iran is very different from Venezuela. Iran's military is strong. The Revolutionary Guard has 150,000 experienced soldiers. Their missiles can hit Israel despite defense systems. Attacking Iran would be much, much harder. After Venezuela, every country in Latin America is scared. Cuba. Trump said Cuba looks ready to fall. I don't think we need any action, but Secretary Rubio warned Cuban officials to be concerned at least a little bit. Colombia. This shocked everyone. Colombia has been America's close partner for decades. They even have a NATO partnership. But Trump accused Colombia's President Petro of selling cocaine to America. He called him a sick man. When reporters asked if the US would attack Colombia, Trump said, "It sounds good to me." President Petro responded, "Come get me. I'm waiting here. Don't threaten me." Nicaragua. Senator Rick Scott said Nicaragua would be fixed after Venezuela and Cuba. Nicaragua quickly released political prisoners, probably hoping to avoid becoming a target. Mexico. Mexico is the biggest worry. Trump says drug cartels control Mexico. He claims President Claudia Sheinbaum can't really lead her own country. America has huge power over Mexico through trade deals and immigration policies. Trump wants to send millions of illegal immigrants back to Mexico. But using military force in Mexico would be catastrophic. Mexico's economy would collapse. Millions might flee to America as refugees. Millions of Americans live in Mexico. They'd be in danger. The entire border would explode into a crisis. President Sheinbaum said Mexico wants peace and respect. She condemned the Venezuela action. But Trump sees fighting the cartels as national security. The question is, would he really start a war with Mexico? Even friends aren't safe. The most shocking part is even America's closest friends are worried. Canada. Trump has talked about making Canada the 51st US state. After Venezuela, Canadian officials started preparing for possible military pressure from Washington. They're buying fighter jets and submarines. Think about that. Canada, America's neighbor and NATO ally, is preparing to defend itself from America. Panama Canal. Trump wants to take back the Panama Canal. He says China controls too much influence there. After Venezuela, shipping companies now see American military action as a real possibility. If even the closest friends aren't safe, what rules are left? So, who is next? We can see the patterns. Countries with valuable resources, oil, minerals, left-wing leaders Trump doesn't like, places where military action seems easy, anywhere Trump claims threatens American security. The Venezuela operation wasn't just one event, it was the beginning of a new era. Old alliances are breaking, international laws don't seem to matter anymore. The world changed on January 3rd, 2026, and no one knows what comes next. What do you think? Who will be Trump's next target? Write your answer in the comments. And if this video opened your eyes, hit that like button and subscribe because this story is just beginning.